The adverse effect on the increase in electricity tariff and fuel price can be felt on the current price increase of goods and services. It can be argued that the burden will be on the ordinary Nigerian. Let's hear from Nigerians on the streets what they have to say as it affects them. This is Vox Pop on Flip TV. I am Christian Chiku.
I'm coming out to spend almost twice the Disney. Outside that one, we don't have enough vehicles on the road now. I don't understand me. So these are some of these things. And even outside that one now, the market prices also will skyrocket. People are just trying to study that is what is going to be the consequences.
What do you think government should do?
Government should be considerate, because we have been begging and begging. Government should be considerate with the masses. We have the NEPA there, we have all other things. But with this one now, even it's more than one could express about. That's what I feel. So the government should be very considerate because we've quoted them in.
Coming out of the pandemic and the increase of all this, do you think there's still hope for the common man in Nigeria?
There is hope. Because I know that that is my prayer is that the government should not push people to the wall. Because if people are pushed to the wall, anything can happen.
Like protests?
Protest even is a minor one. It's a minor one. If you are protesting for a purpose. But by the time other people will be coming up,
just for violence.
Something like that. I don't understand. So, and we don't pray for that. If what we are facing now is not enough, we should not add more to the pains.
It really affects because the price of food is too cost. So I think what government needs to do, they need to look at it, then reduce the price of foods. You get.
Personally, your transportation has increased.
The transportation, yes, it's increased. Where I entered before 100 naira, but now I used to pay 200 naira for transportation. You get. I think government should look at it and consider. You get, because most of our workers there, they are tired, they are very poor. You get. I don't have much to say about it.
They pay you,
yeah, right. Yes, right. Really pay. It's painful. It's painful.
The hack in the fuel is it affects everything. Even the transport is very high, and other commodities, food. It affects the feedings based on where you used to go. Maybe 100 naira before is now 200. So if I say I'm hungry, that is an understatement. Hungry is an understatement because the government is not helping us. Everything. Look at the NEPA, everything. They just leave us by our feet. So we are just doing our own.
Do you think there is still hope for Nigerians?
Yes, I believe there is hope because when there is life, there is hope. So we just pray one day we will see a good leader, not ruler.
What are you saying that we have rulers? What you are saying is that we have rulers,
Yeah, we have ruler, we don't have leader. So it's a good leadership that we are lacking in this country. So that is the reason why things are not moving well.
What do you think government should do?
At least government to create job for the young ones. You understand? Like I have a children that is coming up. Very soon there will be a graduate. So where is the job? There's no job. So I think let government create job. Let create enable environment for people to strive. Nigeria are not lazy. They are young, hard-working Nigeria out there. So just create an enable environment. Even just give us only light. We are okay. We are good to go.
So that we have increased light like this.
I didn't see they have increased the tariff of the light. They have increased tariff, but there is still no light. So just give us light, and I believe we will thrive in any business we are doing.
There is no things that will happen that will not have both negative and positive side. Now, people that are moderating all these things, they will have do their own work to come out with whether to increase or not to increase. Like in my area now, concerning the electricity, the rate at which we are getting light now has improved. So if government now deem it fit or the disco deem it fit to increase because of the service they are rendering, I don't see anything wrong in that.
Compared to the income some people are earning, now it hasn't increased, and now it increased in electricity. How do you look at that?
Yes, everything cannot be increased at the same time. And some people are even working with private organizations, which their aim is to gain, not to lose in their own businesses. Some of them even prefer people working for them free. They may not even want to pay salary. So talk less of increasing at interval. It is now depend on those people working in that particular organization to demand for their own rights, for the increment of their own salary.
What's not the negative aspect?
Of
Just talk about the positive aspect there.
I'm talking about the two together. Like what you asked me about the people that their salary are not being increased. That one is negative aspect of it. They are earning low, whereas the tariff on electricity and others are increasing. So that is the negative side of it.
How does it affect you?
I mean, personally, I don't think it affects me in any negative way because the rate I'm enjoying light in my area is part I commend the generation company and the. Yes, the impact is there. The impact is there. At least if you are boarding a vehicle, maybe 100 naira before, you are increased to 200, 150. That one is another impact. But if you look at the general effect, I think it is positive to we Nigerians. Because the like fuel thing we are talking about now, they've removed the subsidy totally now. So if we give them chance, just like telecommunication, there was a time they are selling SIM card, maybe 20,000, 30,000. Now if you go to them and they even say, come and buy 100 naira, after loading, you will see 200 naira recharge card in it. That means they are even giving you money on buying it. So if you can allow markets to dictate the price, maybe at long run it will pay for us, not government fixing anything. And moreover, more people will now go into all these refineries business because they will know that they can sell at their own price. And when the supply is much, the price will usually crash and people will enjoy it. But we have to endure for some time.
Well, I feel that the increase in fuel price and electricity tariff is affecting us, we the average Nigerians, in all aspects of our lives. Because on our daily activities, whenever we try to go out, from the transportation fare, logistics in general, it affects because I cannot be spending this particular amount on energy. You get. Then on the other hand, I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get. I don't feel it makes sense. You understand? So when you check it to the boss guys, to the normal traders, to even though someone selling orange, there must be an increase in price because I believe he has to pay for logistic from where that orange is being supplied for. Same as electricity, I just feel that we still have a lot to do. Seriously, we have a lot to do in this country, and I wish God would just send a saint down here on earth.
You don't think that is possible?
I don't feel it's possible, but there's nothing God cannot do. I wish Nigeria of now can be Nigeria of then. I could remember during Gawon's time, Odoji, whatsoever. Do you feel like there will be a time in Nigeria whereby the present government will feel like there's excess money in the federation account, so let the civil servant benefit? Do you feel that there will be a time in this generation of such? I'm sorry to say, but it is very, very selfish with no remorse. Yes. Because if you check the government right now, if you don't know anybody in the government, then I'm sorry. I don't want to know what your qualification is. Let's take the youth, for instance, now. Have a master's degree, have a PhD. If you don't know anybody in the system, brother, you got to strive to survive.
Protests.
yes, these measures work in other countries, but I'm so sorry that in this country of mine, which is Nigeria, when you bring issues like this and using protest as a revolution or a measure or a means to try and curb this issue, the youth that are supposed to pay 100% attention to scenarios of such nature, they won't. When you want to see them come out, just organize a fair whereby they are sharing money like campaigns whatsoever. You see them 100. You get? So it's just so sad. My heart bleeds for this country. To be very sincere, it's just so sad. You get me? But we all hope and pray for a better Nigeria in a nutshell. Thank you very much.
The increase of what?
Fuel price and electricity. How does it affect?
I've not had that one.
Yes, increase in fuel price, increase in electricity.
An increase in electricity.
How is it going to affect?
It's affecting. It's affecting because the increase in electricity and the increase in fuel price.
Affects the price of goods and services.
Everything. Now that they increase electricity and increase this being fuel, we the salary workers, did they increase our salary too? They did not. You see it. Now they don't consider that factor. All they own is to consider their own area. You see it. It will affect the price of goods. The common man will find it difficult to feed.
As you are coming out of this COVID-19,
No, it's not easy. Some people till now say they don't even have anything to do. You see, we learned that some companies, even they retrench, they sack workers. They are at home. How can they feel? Another wahala for them there. You see it. So, unlike we now, they cut our salary. You see it. Our children are there. How will you pay the school fees now? And who know how far it will be when they resume now? Whether the school will still increase. You see, some can't afford the daily distance. Square meal a day. You see it. It will be very difficult. So they need to reconsider and know what to do. So, my brother, it's not easy.
your name, sir?
Yeah. Samson by name, honor.
Transportation, no work, nothing. Everything is bad. Everything is bad.
You can't cope with.
It's not that I cannot cope. I am a human being. I must survive. So
The government should do. You don't trust in the government.
there is no hope in government.
Why do you say so?
Why must I not say that? For how long? Government keep on promises. At the end of the day, we fail. And you are telling me things are still going to better. Where unborn children are still being regretting to come in to the country. Say, where are you going? Walking all over the street, you see how thousands of women sit down where they are not supposed to sit down. Begging for food to eat. There's no food, nothing. And you are, no, bros. That's not what I come for. I just wanted to read the newspaper anyway.
But you don't think that we should do something as people, as human beings, or we should do something?
So everything is rough. Everything is totally zero. Everything is totally zero. So there's nothing to talk about either good or bad in the government. Everything is zero. There is no hope in government. In Nigeria government, there is no hope. We are having increases of COVID-19 every day. Where are they carrying them from? Are we not supposed to see what they are counting? Who is fooling who? Who is deceiving who? Bros, forget about government. If in life you put government in your front, that government is going to do well, no. We are deceiving ourselves.
As people roam the streets in search of their daily bread, you can see the anger and frustration. We have heard Nigerians complain about how difficult it is to live amidst these circumstances. You can place your comments as you watch Flip TV. This is Vox Pop on Flip TV. I am Christian Chiku.